Another crossover small city electric SUV on the market, probably the year 2025, or at least the beginning of the year 2025, come with a lot of electric crossover SUVs. We saw Toyota Urban Cruiser, we saw like BYD Atto 3, and was another one, I don't remember right now. And this Fiat Grande Panda, which I want to present you right now in this video. It's a very interesting car, one of the most affordable electric car in this class, and it's a really nice looking car. And in this video I'll try to give you as many details as possible. We go inside, outside, walk around. As soon as I get the car for a proper test drive and review, will come on the channel, so stay close to see more details and more information about this Fiat Grande Panda. Now, let me turn around and give you some technical data and information about it before we start, because it comes with some interesting design features and interesting style and technology. Also, this Fiat Grande Panda, it's a reinterpretation of the iconic 1980 Panda, and it looks quite interesting. It comes with this modern look. The battery capacity, 44 kilowatt hour, very important, 113 horsepower. It's only front wheel drive. I will show you also a little bit later under the trunk. Then we have the AC charging at 7.4 kilowatt, but optional you can go with 11 kilowatt in AC, so you have to kind of pay extra. But in DC, the fast charging, it's up to 100 kilowatt, which is pretty good. It's more than enough for a urban car like that. I mean, this car, most of the people that will buy it, probably 80% of the time, will drive in the city. So that's more than enough. Now it can do 0 to 100 in 11 seconds, top speed 132 km per hour. The length of the car, by the way, 3.99 meters. It comes also with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless, which is great. It uses a lot of recycled materials inside the car. It comes also with safety features like emergency brake. It comes with lane keeping assist, front parking sensor, rear view cameras, all that stuff. I will try to show you all in this video as much as I can. And it comes also with 17-inch rims, aerodynamic rims, which look also pretty nice. Also, we have pixel LED headlamps, retro style inspired. Yeah, I don't know. They look also pretty similar with the ones from Hyundai. So I mean, Hyundai come with this pixelated idea, and I see also here on Fiat. I don't know what to say about that. Also, other thing is the integrated cable, which look super cool. So you have a cable inside the car and you take it out and you put it in the charger. This is a great idea. I mean, this is so convenient, at least for the cars that drive in the city, electric cars in the city. You just want to take out your cable. You don't want to take the cable out from the trunk. I think Fiat think step ahead other cars manufacturer. I think it's a great idea. Also, the car comes in two versions, and you have red, the entry-level version that starts at around 25,990 euro, and you have La Prima version, which we have here, the most expensive version, 28,990 euro, and I will show you in a second how it looks inside. Now, I don't think it makes any sense to talk about many other stuff. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior design. Also here in Brussels, for example, the La Prima version has a price of 27,890 euro, which is one of the most affordable, if not the most affordable crossover. Let me turn on the lights again and let me talk a little bit, or maybe I can, yeah, let me leave it like that, and then I will show you also the turning signal. But overall, I think it's a great, cute car with a lot of space. It looks really nice, really modern. It's up to date with 2025 design. Also, I like very much the rims, quite aerodynamic, nice rim, kind of cubish design, so it's not made for highway and high speeds. It's also made more for driving on the bad roads, on the city, on the small streets. And you have also this ground clearance, which is pretty high. Plus you have all these plastics around the wheels and around the downskirt that will protect you in case you scratch it or something like that. And I like that. That's super convenient, super useful. Also, you have this kind of Fiat signature logo lines around here. Down here you have some plastic mat, and also you have Panda writing inside the paint of the car. You see, they kind of stamp the letters inside the paint, inside the metal of the doors. So this is so cute. It looks really nice. Also, the The front part here, you have the same protection around here with Fiat lines around here. And also down here, you have the rims, which look really, really good from my point of view. It comes also with special tires, efficient grip for EVs. We have ventilated brake discs on the front, normal brake calipers. And also I like the fact that this area is protected, so the paint is protected in time from rust. And on the rear, you don't have drum brakes like on other car manufacturers. You have normal brake discs. That's something to keep in mind. You have, check this out, this is cool. You have a charging station, a charging port here on the back end on the left side. So you have the AC and DC, you can charge it here without any problem with other cables. But the cool part is that, let me show you, you have also this cable that comes from inside the car. So this cable, usually it sits inside the car right here. So you can see like that, you just pull it and it comes out. And then you put it inside here, and then you put it inside, and then you close this clap, and then the cable will be always there inside the car. How cool is that? How convenient is that? I think this is one of the smartest idea, and I think more car manufacturers will use this in the future, because you don't have to always go in the trunk, take the cable out and put it at charge. I think it's great the way it is. Now, looking at the front end, I think it looks lovely, slick design, nice. The grille in the front, it's covered like in other cars, but this pixelation here looks a lot like the one from Hyundai. So I think they kind of take somehow a little bit the idea from there, but I think it's great. I think it fits really nice with this Fiat Grande Panda. Here's the daytime running light, which switch to turning signals. We have headlamps, normal LED, low beam, high beam LED, non-matrix or something like that. It's just normal headlamps. Then you have some air intakes here, air intakes down here, and we don't have active cooling. It's just the grill, a radiator there that allows the air to go there. But very nice design, pixelation design down here on the bumper with a little bit of gray, some air intakes here. No, they are not air intakes. I was thinking it's air intakes. No, you don't have air intakes, but they look like they're air intakes. I didn't see it. I didn't check it before. But you see from here, you think like they're air intakes, but they are not. So the air should flow around the car, so you don't have other air intakes on the front end there. Anyway, I like the fact that we can see every single lines and design on this paint, because the paint, it's bright, and I like bright paints. Also quite muscular angles around here, wings, and quite strong front end. It looks powerful. It looks nice. I like it. Also here, the windshield, up there you have some cameras and sensors. You cannot see it right now. Also, this is the starting price. By the way, I think it's also included with the discount here in Belgium. It's a pretty good price for this crossover. Up here you have some roof rails where you can add some different item. Fiat writing here on the both sides. From here you can see the lines from Fiat, and from here you can see Fiat writing. I remember from my school, when I was in school, I have some things like that. Pretty cool. Also here you have some black glossy tinted windows, quite squarish. You have good visibility from the interior. I will show you in a second. Plus up here, the radio antenna is quite big. They kind of take out that long stuff to not show off here, but it's quite big. But I like very much this spoiler with black design here, kind of squarish. They make it also a little bit squarish. It looks great. Tinted windows on the rear. You have a small wiper, and also here you have the brake. It looks good. It looks really good. On the back end, you have this H design, also three-dimensional design on the tail lights. A little bit lower, kind of Panda writing, but not writing, you know, in a kind of non-leathers, not sure how to call this. Plus you have an E sticker and Fiat again stamp inside the panel, the body of the car, which is really interesting, really unique. I didn't see this before. Plus it looks pretty powerful from the back end. It looks big, man. I mean, it looks pretty big, pretty spacious, and you will see in a second when we go in the back. Down here you have camera, and you have two normal halogen lights, yellow light for the number plates around there. And then again, Fiat, three lines here, signature. You have some chrome gray. Basically, it's a gray matte. And then you have four sensors on the rear and the fog lamp right here in the middle. So no exhaust pipes or stuff like that. Good. Now, I think I show you almost everything around the car. The only thing that I want to show you, it is the turning signals. The handles are in black, which is a nice contrast with the color. The door quality, it's pretty much the same as all other car from Stellantis group, so it's quite good in terms of quality. I want to turn on the hazard lights, and then I want to show you also the mirrors. And basically, mirrors are quite big, good visibility in the mirrors, so they are big for this size of the car. LED light, pretty big, very visible. I like that as well. Also on the back end, turning signal come down here, and the reverse light, it's here, around here, and also it's LED light. So quite nice, right? And let me show you in the front as well. In the front, the turning signal will replace the daytime running light in the H design around here. So no, you can stay, it's no problem. And yeah, this is the way it looks from my point of view. It looks quite nice. What do you think about that? Pretty cool. So replace the daytime running light. I think it's a nice combination. I think it's super cute, super cute. For this price range, I think they offer you a lot. Now let's go in the trunk. They play some music there. They want to broke my video again, man. I hate those music and stuff. It's a manual lift gate here in the trunk. And you have also some handles to close it if you want to close it from here. You have also this protection for the trunk. The entrance in the trunk is not super squarish, but it's big enough. I mean, it's pretty big. And I will show you also a few shots without this protection to see how it looks in the trunk. Plus you have some plastic at the entrance, and down here you have maybe 25 to 30 centimeters, some hooks in the corners, left and right. Also under the floor you have some storage space here. Pretty good from my view. I think for the practicality, it's more than enough for a car that will drive most of the time in the city, and with the possibility to go in holiday, it's perfect. You have a normal light here, and if you fold down the seats completely, it will look like this. I will add some images on the screen so you can see a little bit better how they look in the moment when you fold down the seats. But for me, I think practicality and the space here that you have in the car, it's more than enough. Now let me close the trunk and let me go inside and open the doors around here. One big window from one piece. I can fold it down right now, or maybe I can do it. Let me check from the front here. Maybe I can do it from here. I think the windows are locked now. It's not working because I don't have the key. But otherwise, I was really curious to see how much you can fold it down. Otherwise, everything here is made in plastic, but it's a blue plastic. And I always say it in my videos, man, I want to see the plastic inside the cars in other color. Why is not possible to color the plastic? These days it's possible to do anything. Why you can't color it? And look how beautiful it looks, this bluish plastic with Fiat stamping on them. Man, it gives other tint. It gives a premium look. Even though when you touch it, it's hard. When you look at it, it's nice, it's pleasant, it's different. And I love it. Even the interior, it's in blue. You have speaker here, you have the button, the handle in chrome. The entrance is quite big. It's huge, not big. It's huge, because all the windows are on the door and you don't have any window here on the body of the car. They allow to have this kind of squarish entrance, really big entrance. This is the way it looks inside. We have a nice combination of synthetic leather, ecological leather, and again the leather here. No. You have this ecological leather, synthetic leather on the upper side with white. Everything you see with white, it's this synthetic leather, but everything you see with blue, it's this textile material. And I like it. You have like side support here, you have Isofix, you can install 2 child seats, and here in the middle they kind of take this from Citroën. You know, Citroën came with this idea of pillows, kind of small pillows, or yeah, whatever, and you know that add a few extra comfort to the seats, and also on the lower end the same story. So yeah, I'm really curious to sit on them. It's a little bit stronger down here, but here it's a little bit softer on the back, and also in the middle kind of flat. This is useful. You don't have a an armrest here in the middle, but that should be good for a third seat. And behind the front seats, you have some storage space up here. Again, the same leatherette here, and then here textile material. I like the fact that we don't have any plastics here. This is very useful. Now, what I want to do, I want to adjust my seats in the front and then see how it's my driving position. I want to adjust also, by the way, the steering wheel, it's adjustable manually, but you can adjust it only up and down. You cannot adjust it, of course you can, it was locked. You can adjust it forward, backward, and up and down. That's good. Once I adjust it, I can go a little bit in front. This is my driving position. I like the seats, man. I like the seats. I think they take this idea from Citroën. Now let me go inside. Down here, by the way, you have, like, if I'm not wrong, let me show you. You don't have a vent, but you have there two USB-C ports, which are super useful. Now, going inside, once you go inside the car, you see that the panoramic, the roof here, it's in kind of a black, but the quality is not extraordinary. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, and that's normal. I mean, when you want to cut some cost, it's normal to don't have everything perfect. Plus, who stay with a hand on the roof, right? So I mean, doesn't matter. I want a cheap car, electric cheap car, and I prefer it like that than to have super expensive material on the roof, and I never touch the roof. 173 centimeters, and this is the space over my head. I have more than enough space. For me, it's crazy spacious. And on the legs, you saw before I adjusted in my driving position, this is the space, super enough space, 173 centimeters. I can stretch my hands under the front seat, and even here, I have like 3 fingers because the battery is down there on the floor. You have your knees a little bit higher, so that's something to keep in mind, but that's normal. Most of the car have the same story. Good visibility outside on the windows, because the window is quite big. You have a little bit of blind spot in the corners here for the driver, but for the passenger, it's quite fine. Going in the middle, because the transmission tunnel is small, you can kind of stay in the middle with your legs somehow. This is the space behind myself. This is the space here where the seat is way too much on the back. And then this is the space in the middle. Oh, I still have good space in the middle here. Plus, wow, it's soft. Oh, it's so soft and nice. It's comfortable being here. And also this car, you make short, medium trips, you will be super fine here without any problem. Stretch my hands without any problem here, and also here almost completely. Wow, impressive. So the space is good. Space is good, comfort is good. And look at the dashboard. Check this out. Super futuristic, super interesting, super nice dashboard. Nice combination of colors. Like we have this green from the exterior. We have also some bluish on the dashboard. We have this new trend steering wheel, flat up and down, super nice. I want to see this on all the cars. Super cool. And yeah, overall very modern, very nice, very interesting. Let's go and check it. All right, now let's go in the front. One big window, one piece, good visibility, because the A pillar, it's kind of straight up, somehow straight up, so that allows you to have good visibility. The same story here in the front. Other than that, here in the middle, in this area, you have textile material. Otherwise, the same plastic, the same blue plastic with Fiat writing, handle. Here you have the button for the windows, also adjustable mirrors. Here is the speaker, storage space, pretty nice, pretty good storage space as well. Huge entrance, I like that. And once you go here, you can check out those beautiful seats. I love the combination of the seats. I love how comfortable are the seats. I was surprised to see that. But yeah, they take the idea from Citroën, and this is a great idea with those pillows, extra foam here, lovely. Side support, textile material, and here we have this leatherette, artificial leather, plus Panda made with love in Fiat. Super cool. Anyway, I like it. I like the seats, kind of a jeans feeling, kind of a textile material, but good quality textile material. Manual adjustable seats, which is great. Normal pedals, nothing strange, nothing complicated. Here you can change the position of the headlamps. Here you have the same plastic but in blue. Fiat writing on the side, the vents. I love this vent. Look at the vent, how cool it is. And it feels also good quality, nice design. If you're wondering what is this here, right? You're wondering what is this? And I want to go and I want to show you that in a second. If you go here on this side, you can see bamboo box. bamboo fiber text. So this is the fiber text from bamboo. How cool is that? Look at the color, look at the idea. It's like the whole bamboo round up to this area. So cool, man. And the color, I love this idea. I wish they will make a car from this bamboo. I mean, everywhere, like the dashboard to be in bamboo, and then a lot of materials like that. I think you will feel much more close to nature. And driving the car, man, they are so inspired. I like that. And you have some storage space here, man. Look at this, pretty big storage space there. Great job, Fiat. Love it. Plus, you have another storage space here. Again, great job. I love it. And let's don't forget the glove box, which is huge. So, for this reason, great job, Fiat. Now, love the idea of round screen integrated with two screens here. It's cool. Now, here you have the speaker. Before we go forward, visibility, as I said, the A-pillar it's a little bit higher. It's good around the windows, good visibility in the mirror. You have a tall driving position, and also in the back you have a little bit of blind spot in the corners, but overall it's fine. You have the armrest here, which you can adjust forward, backward. You can pull it up like that. Storage space is good. Storage space here is pretty good. Black piano with a little bit of yellow on the side. Here you have also the shift-by-wire transmission, and many people wonder what is this C here. Usually it's B, and why the car manufacturer want to confuse us, why they don't make all the same. And now usually the car, now when you drive it, it already have a stronger regeneration when you release the acceleration, but if you press this C, then the car will roll a little bit more. I will show you in the test drive video. And then you have the electronic handbrake. Here you have some space for phone. You can wireless charging your phone here, and a little bit higher you have USB 2 to USB 2. You have some buttons for deactivate the overspeed limit alert and the lane assist. And here is a 12-volt port. And a little bit higher you have the climatic system, which is very convenient, very easy to adjust from here, so you can adjust it very simple. And you have physical button. I love that. I love the fact that climatic system, easy to use, physical buttons. And if you want to start the car, you have to turn it around like in a classic way. Plus here you have the vents in the middle, kind of in the same style. Physical button for hazard light, perfectly positioned there. I love this new style steering wheel. This is the new design, flat. You saw it before, also made in recycled materials, but it looks a little bit like a Range Rover if you look at this line here. Like Land Rover, Range Rover. Super cool, but with a new trend. I like it. Then you have kind of physical button here on the side from where you can set the safety system, and also kind of physical button here for where you can set the media. And then behind here you have some buttons like that. If you press these buttons, now they are locked, but you can kind of configure the screen, and you can see the consumption there in the middle while you're driving. I'm not sure if you can see it while very good on the camera, on this camera, but the resolution and the colors look great. You have percentage of the battery on the left side, and on the right side you have the power and charging, and you have a lot of infos, useful info while you're driving. A little bit higher here, SOS button, microphones. You have also these LED lights, which are very useful, and round mirror. Here you have no vanity mirror, it's just this solar protector. And then you have this car here, which go up here on this, I don't know, mountain or this round area. And then you have this screen, which is bright and nice. And as you probably know, Fiat, it's in Stellantis group, they share kind of the same technology, same, you can see very similar, very much of the menu and some areas are very similar, and one of it is the navigation system. But what I notice is here on the left side you have shortcuts. It's running very fast, and I was surprised to see how good it's running this navigation system. So this is quite surprisingly good. So now my hands are a little bit cold, but it works relatively quick and it looks relatively good. But what is my interest here? It's, for example, if I go farther away, it shows me or not until I can drive. No, it doesn't show me. But if I want to go and search for a charging station, it should be here in the menu. And you go here, you go to the charging stations, and you can see the car will show you all the charging stations around you. which is extremely useful. And then you can choose one depending on the charging speed, depending on the name or whatever. And then you choose one, and then once you choose one, it shows you the direction, alternative routes, and then if you start, it's just start driving. So that's convenient. You can end it like that. But now I have another problem. So for example, if I want to drive to, let's put an address farther away. So if I want to go to Paris, right? Let's see what the car will do. I mean, I want to go in Paris, but let's see if the car will search for charging stations or it's just show you the route there. So you can see it shows you only the route. I don't see any charging station. I don't see the car that want to stop at the charging station, and this is something that I want to do. I mean, I want to do long trip. Of course, you don't do long trips with this car. Usually you just go to the charging stations close to you, but usually if I want to go a long trip, I want to see also the charging stop on the road. So that would be nice. An add-on, maybe an update, software update, they can do that easy. Now this is the home page. It's very simple here. It's very simple here to go. This is the home page, and you can slide it left and right, and you have all the important things like phone, radio, navigation, like you saw before. You can connect Android out to Apple CarPlay, which is very convenient. You have media, you have telephone here, you have navigation, which is great. I love the colors, I love the way it looks. The position, I wish it was a little bit tilted to the driver, then it was perfect, but it's fine. Then you have the settings here, where you have the general settings, language, factory reset, software update, and maps. If you go back, you have the display settings, and then if you go back, you have audio settings, fader, radio settings, equalizer, volume, and then you have the clocks. But overall, I like the map. I like the fact that you can connect it wireless. The visibility and the driver position is quite nice. So the car overall have some nice, cool stuff, which I definitely like, to be honest. So guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. As soon as I get the car, I will test drive it as always. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.